Bookoplathon. How you doing? It's Thursday already. I was supposed to update you like yesterday, but time just flew past me yesterday. I don't know what happened. But how you doing? It's a new vlog, new week. I do already have a fun update for you. I already finished the book. I finished The Meeting Point by Olivia Lava. In this book we follow our main character who has been kind of like in a rut with her partner or her boyfriend. Relationship hasn't been working out as well as it used to, and it's her birthday weekend. Her boyfriend is on a business trip in California, so she decides to go and visit him. But right before she leaves to go visit him, she gets fired from a job. She's already not doing well. She's like, hey, I'm just gonna have fun on my birthday with my boyfriend, that's it. And she arrives in the airport in California, and she's like calling her boyfriend like, hey, I'm here, a surprise. And like he's not picking up, and he keeps calling, he keeps texting, and then at a certain point someone does pick up, and it's not a boyfriend, it is the Lyft driver. It turns out the boyfriend lost like his phone in the car, and the Lyft driver was, oh, you're the blonde he was with in my car. Like they were all like over each other, like it's you. And she's like, no, not blonde, literally just arrived here, that was not me. So that's how she finds out that her boyfriend is cheating on her. And the Lyft driver is like, oh, it's your birthday, I feel bad for breaking this news to you on your birthday. So he's like, hey, instead of sitting in the airport all day till you get like your flight back home, how about you go to the small town and I like text you things to do there so you can still have a fun birthday. And yeah, it's an adult romance, it's really cute, and I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. Like when I was reading it, I was like very into it and I was loving every bit of it, but once I detached myself from it, I could like see that there was some problems to it. So yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked the main character, I liked the love interest, I liked all the cast of side characters. It mainly takes place in like the small town, and I love a small town setting in anything, and I think it was done really well in this book. The romance was great, there was great tension, they had some very cute moments, really liked it. Kind of just where my problem lays with this book is that I feel like there were some twists introduced into this book that I just felt like weren't wrapped up properly, and I just felt like they went nowhere with it, so that kind of felt a little bit disappointing. And then on top of that, I also just feel like the ending was like very abrupt, and I feel like it could have like done well with just like a couple more pages added to it to kind of just like sit with what happened at the end. And then I rolled again for a new prompt. I landed on TBR game, which is the first time I've landed on the same spot twice, so yay me. I got a prompt to read a historical book, and for that I picked Cheers to the Duke. I don't know the author's name, like the cover's up here. It's not a guy I got from my galley. I haven't started it yet. I literally just picked that. Like honestly, the website that I use for like the wheel like wasn't working yesterday, so I just had to do that today. That's all I got to you for reading updates for now. This is gonna be an interesting vlog because next Wednesday is my first day of classes, and then Monday and Tuesday is like a team building kind of thing. So I am like very curious about how this vlog is gonna go, but we're on this journey together and let's figure it all out. Yeah, I'm gonna go and read now. Hi, it is just a little bit later and I finished version 0 by David June. This book is an adult sci-fi novel and follows Max, who works for this big social media company, and he discovers something that they're planning, and it's, you know, the day after he discovers it, that is like was supposed to be secret and stuff, so he wasn't supposed to find out. Like the day after he gets fired, and then eventually he ends up like starting his own, like not really a company, but like this group with his 2 best friends to kind of take down social media as we know it and make it like a better place. So synopsis of this book, terrible, I know, but I ended up giving this 2 out of 5 stars. If you watched last week's vlog, like you know I wasn't really liking this. The writing is just it didn't work for me. I can't fully explain what it is about it. It just it bothered me so much, and I think that's weird because I've read and loved David June's other 2 books, so I feel like writing would have been like the thing I was least worried about going into this book, but oh well. I didn't like the characters. What I didn't like is Strawn. I just didn't feel any attachment to them, like at all. I didn't feel any attachment to the plot. I do think there are some interesting ideas discussed in this book, but if you want to have the same things discussed in a better way, read the An Absolutely Remarkable Thing duology by Hank Green, which is phenomenal. I need to learn how to talk. It just focuses a bit more on tech, and then duology focuses more on aliens, but for the rest, like, if you want to have those ideas covered in a more interesting manner, I think that duology does it really well. And yeah, and I also just didn't really like some of the decisions that were made in this book, plot wise, like minor plot points, like not in the main arc, but like in the side plots. I was like, why are we doing this? Because it isn't great. Didn't like it. I apologize. So that means I had to roll again, and I landed on chance. So we're doing the TBR jar again. The last time it gave me To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, which is massive. So I'm hoping for something better this time around. So here it is. It's filled to like the absolute top, so something is gonna fall out. I apologize. But I'm gonna go with this one and hope for the best. What is it? The House with Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson. Yes, okay, I can work with that. So I got my books. I got The House with Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson. This is a middle grade novel. I read another book by Sophie Anderson last year, I believe, and I really like that. So I'm excited to delve into this. And then for the POC prep, I have Of Princes and Promises by Sandra Renan. This is the second book in the St. Rosetta's Academy series, and I love the first one, so I'm excited to get to this one. This is a Princess and the Frog retelling. So yeah, I'm excited about these two books. Great. Hi, it is Friday. It's hard to remember which days are. It's Friday, and I figured out a way to tackle my reading going forwards. First of all, I want to add, I've been rolling every single time that I finish the book. I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna wait till I need to start a new one to roll, because there are just a lot of books. And with school starting on Monday, I just know that my reading speed isn't gonna be the same as it used to. So I'd rather just like finish everything that's currently on my plate, and then whenever I feel like starting a new book, rolling then, because that also just makes more sense. I don't know why I started doing what I did, but oh well. But now for my plan of attack, I need to read To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, which is massive, and I've always found that it's easier for me when a massive book to break it up in parts, so it's split up into 4 quarters. Usually that's what you do with quarters. And I've made up a strategy. Actually, I've made up 2 strategies depending on if I like this or not, because I have 2 physical novels as well that I need to read. Currently, I thought that what I would do is for every time I read a quarter of this book, to read like half of either one of these. So if I finish this, I after that also need to finish both of these. So that's all 3 done at the same time, kind of. And then if I am really enjoying this, I think I'm gonna do like half of it, then read one of those 2 books, finish it, and then read the other one of those 2 books, because like these are very short. This is 310 pages, and this is just under 300 pages. So yeah, that's my tactic for tackling this book. Just something I know that helps me with tackling big books. I don't know if it will also work for other people, but maybe it will work for you. And yeah, I'm gonna try and finish that first quarter right now. Wish me luck, because that's 214 pages. That's like a small book of its own. Quick update time, because it's late. I'm literally about to go to bed, but it is Sunday night. The next 2 days I'm gonna be gone, so I don't know how much reading I'm gonna get on, or if I'm gonna get like any vlogging on at all. So we'll see how things are gonna go. So yeah, first off, this morning I finished Shears to the Duke by Sally Mackenzie, which is got like a Bengali, and this follows this woman who wants this home for women, like spinsters, widowers, and abandoned women and their daughters. It's a historical romance, in case that wasn't obvious on the cover. A friend of hers is having like a christening for a baby, and she like first doesn't want to go because she's like too busy at the home and like doesn't trust to like leave it alone, but the women in the home kind of like conspire against her to like send her away anyway, and there she ends up meeting to Duke, who is looking for a wife. His wife like passed away years ago, and now he has like gained his title, and like he feels like the responsibility to like marry again, but he's having trouble finding someone that's suitable to marry because he has a son, and most of the women in society don't really care about the fact that he has a son, and he just like doesn't really feel attraction to him. He wants to marry for love, but he also is like one of the main people who like donate money to this home, so they have been like corresponding over letters over the past year, and now they meet and they have like an instant attraction to each other. And yeah, it's a historical romance novel. I give this 4 out of 5 stars because I feel like there wasn't much to this book besides the romance, and that's fine, I guess, and a lot of people love that, but I just want a little bit more of a plot to the book, so that's something that wanted me. And also feel like there was very big case of install up, and I feel like it could have been fixed very easily. But yeah, but otherwise I really liked it. It was fun. I absolutely flew through it. Like I literally started it this morning and finished it this morning as well. So I absolutely flew through it. Doing the life readings points, I read The Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini. This is an adult sci-fi novel, and I don't really have a great grasp on what this is about yet, but basically the back says that it follows this woman who like her job is to go like these different planets and kind of like check the environment and like what the planet is like, do different experiments and stuff like that before like humans go to inhabit that planet basically. And at this mission, this started the book at this mission, at the end of the mission, and she and her boyfriend, who's also on this mission, have decided that after this mission they will settle down and like not do this work anymore because they can't handle doing it, because it is very like emotionally taxing as well. And then on their last day there, she discovers like this, like it's I'm having trouble like putting things into words because I'm reading this in Dutch, so I'm reading this translated version, but it's like kind of like a cave, kind of, I don't know. She discovers that and she falls in and stuff happen, and turns out that there's aliens living on this planet, and she just discovered them, made them angry, whatever, we don't really fully know. And then stuff happened again, and we're in a full-on war between the humans and the aliens. We kind of just like at the start of that war. Where I'm left, I'm on page 178, so I'm just a little chunk away from a quarter way of the way in. I know I said that I was going to try and reach that on Friday, but I only read 40 pages on Friday because, do I have a solid excuse? No, I don't. Quite liking this, like it's pretty easy to read and also pretty quick to read, honestly. Like I wasn't expecting to get this far along, but I don't know, I still feel like I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Like my synopsis of this was terrible, I know. That's because I don't know, I'm just trying to make sense of things, and I feel like we're still very much just like figuring things out. This evening I've also been reading Zainab Takes New York. Don't remember the artist's name, I'm sorry, but like cover popped up here. This is a adult contemporary novel about Zainab, who has just moved from Ghana to New York to study to be an illustrator. And she also just kind of, now she's in New York, she wants to live her own independent life, figure out who she is, fall in love, make a career, stuff like that. And yeah, she also, when she arrives in New York, she also starts hearing these voices in her head, and these are the voices of her ancestors, and nothing has happened yet. I'm a little bit over 30% of the way through. I should have remembered my business. I should have checked the percentage I was at before I started filming. But yeah, nothing has happened in this book. Well, that's not really it. Things have been happening, but I just feel like there is no real plot to this, which you might have gathered from the synopsis I gave, which is purely based on a synopsis that is on our gallery as well, because nothing much is happening. I'll meet you later. Bye. Hi, I'm gonna do a quick update to wrap up this vlog because it's already Thursday. I got my days confused, I'm sorry, but it's already Thursday morning. I apologize. But just this week has been weird. Like I told you, school starting again. It's crazy. But I have to say I didn't read anything on Monday, and then on Tuesday I got, I believe, 53% of the way through Zainab Takes New York. Still feel the same way about it as I did on Sunday, so nothing else more to say. But I am going to edit this vlog now. Hopefully I'll get it done before school. It's already a day late. I apologize. Yeah, I'll see you next week.